Hi everybody! Today I'm going to be talking about what gear I bring on the trail with me to keep me warm in under freezing temperatures. This year I'm headed out onto the Appalachian Trail in February to hike for a while. Going out in February means potential snow, bad weather, definitely under freezing temperatures, and I want to make sure I'm going to be comfortable at night and safe. So this is the gear that I'm going to be bringing with me that I would recommend if you're going backpacking in freezing temperatures to keep you warm and to keep your pack light. So to start, for sleeping in the winter, I always wear merino wool base layers. I recommend the Smart Wool 250 base layer top and the 0.6 merino base layer leggings. I will link both of those in my description below. And then I always bring a mid-layer, some type of fleece. I like the Lightheart Gear microgrid fleeces, but any fleece is fine. And then I bring a puffy jacket and a beanie and gloves and wool socks. That way I am fully layered up for sleeping. I usually just try to start wearing my wool base layers to sleep, but if for some reason it's really cold, I can layer up with my fleece and my puffy and my beanie. Some people actually wear down booties when it's really cold in the winter. I don't have any, but I know people use those too if your feet get really cold. So that's what you're gonna start with to go to sleep. So the first thing I have is this Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite wide sleeping pad. So this sleeping pad has an R value of 4.5, which is good for 3-season backpacking, and it can get you down below freezing pretty comfortably. This should be fine for me going out on the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina in February. But if you were going somewhere where it was gonna be like literal single digits, under single digits, you would probably want to do something like the Neo Air X Therm sleeping pad, which has like a 7.2 R value. So the higher the R value, the warmer the pad's going to keep you. But a 4.5 is perfectly fine for under freezing. On top of that, I have this Gossamer Gear Thin Light pad that I put under the sleeping pad just to prevent it from like sliding around my tent at night. This is going to add an extra 0.5 of an R value. So, you know, it's something. But that pad is really light. The regular version of the Neo Air is like 12 ounces, and the wide version, which I prefer just because I like roll around and move a lot at night, is 16 ounces. So literally just a pound for that sleeping pad. And mine's held up really well over the last few years. So far, no holes in it. So highly recommend that sleeping pad or the X Therm if it's going to be really cold where you're going. So next, this is my quilt. This is the Hammock Gear Burrow 0 degree quilt with a sewn foot box, so it doesn't have a zipper foot box. I also have a 20 degree quilt by them, which has a zipper foot box because I'll use it in the summer and then just open it up. But I figured for really cold weather, to keep my feet warmer, since I don't have down booties, we'll do the sewn foot box so no air can get in where my feet are. This is 0 degrees, like I said. There are people that would be fine with like a 10 or 15 or even 20 degree quilt. In freezing temperatures, depending on like how you sleep, personally, I still can't tell how I sleep because like at home I'll get hot sleeping, but then out on trail I feel like I get cold easily. So just to be safe, I'm bringing a 0 degree, but depending on how you sleep, you might be able to get away with a 10, 15, 20. And if you're going somewhere like mountaineering in a freezing place where it's going to be like, again, under single digits, then I would even go for less than a 0 degree. But I feel like a 0 to 10 degree is good for like the Appalachian Trail in February in the south. And then definitely would want this if you were on like the Appalachian Trail in the winter in the north. The thing I like about Hammock Gear quilts is they're a little more budget friendly compared to their bigger competitor. And also they're comfort rated, so this is not like a survival rating, meaning, you know, you get down to 0 and you're going to survive in this, but you might still be cold. This is supposedly it's comfort rated, which means I should be comfortable down to 0 degrees in this. And I believe that quilt is like 26 ounces, so it's not super heavy. It's pretty lightweight. And then as if that wasn't enough, I also have the Sea to Summit Reactor Liner. This supposedly adds 14 degrees to whatever you're using for like a quilt or sleeping bag. I don't know if I really believe that. I would say maybe it adds like 6 or 7 max. But this just helps to like keep the bag cleaner, since like I'll be dirty and oily and stuff, you know, sweaty, whatever. It also would add some warmth. I'm not really sure if I need it, if I'm gonna need it with the 0 degree. But if for some reason I don't, I'll just send it home or whatever. I would definitely recommend having this as an add-on if you have like a 15 or 20 degree quilt. They also have a model that's warmer than the Reactor, so if you need a sleeping bag liner that's warmer, they have one that's warmer than this one. And then lastly, this is just for comfort. This is my pillow. It's a little inflatable pillow, and it has a removable cover so you can wash it, and it has a strap so you can strap it around your pad and it won't slide around. This is the Hike Ensure pillow from Amazon. It's like $25 and it's literally my favorite pillow. I've even thrown the whole thing in the wash by accident, and so far it's still good. It stays inflated, so I love this pillow. It's not like the lightest pillow. I think it's like 4 or 5 ounces, but it's worth it. The comfort I get from this while I'm sleeping is really good. It has like that kind of lumbar support shape to it. I really like this pillow. I always recommend this one. But yeah, that's everything that I'm bringing on the Appalachian Trail in February when it's gonna be freaking cold. But this is more just my recommendations for gear if you're going anywhere backpacking when it's cold. If this video was helpful, give it a like, maybe subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be going on a section hike in February, so I'll be daily vlogging that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.